No more cup distractions, no more excuses. The Steelers need to get back to winning ways in front of their home fans, and they have to do it against a Guildford team they haven't beaten in 5 attempts so far this season. The last time Sheffield beat Flames, John Armstrong was the hero, scoring the goal of the season in the process. The big man is back and sure of a great reception. Jonas Fredriksson, on loan from Sutton Sting, bolsters the defence, and Anthony DeLuca rejoins the forward line. So it's Matt Climey who makes way. Jackson Whistle gets the start, and Brad Day backs up. It's the Steelers who will emerge from behind their own goal and skate it free. A free-flowing game so far, not many whistles in the early stages of this one. And we're scoreless through 5 minutes on Steelers TV Live. Steelers trying to shoot through traffic, and it was straight into the block. They came off Baldwin. Guildford don't have a lot of support. It's joining now. Here's Reddick. Centres it across. Backdoor play, and Guildford have scored. Beautiful move. Sent right across the goal and tapped in at the back post by Craig. It's Reddick the provider. It's a terrific pass across. And Craig with the finish that squeezes underneath Jackson Whistle. Even strength goal at 5:17. Martinelli in with the hit, and the penalty is going to get called here. And the Steelers a goal down, and now going to go a man down on a cross-checking minor. That's pretty clear. Stick across the back. Waters hits the ice. And Martinelli heads for a seat. Anytime you can get a Guildford second power play unit out, it feels like a real win for the penalty killers. The Steelers might do a little bit more than that here as they move in short-handed, and the shot is over the top. Not a threat from Armstrong on Carozzi's goal. Guildford now back the other way. Ferguson. Foster. Allowed to skate in, trying to crash the net. The puck is there at the side of the goal. Now it's out front, and the Steelers in a desperate hurry to dive and poke it free. Still 45 seconds of power play time for Guildford to work with here. That's nicely switched across. Foster thought about winding and firing, and instead he plays a beautiful backdoor pass. And Guildford score through Ferguson. So well worked, great disguise. And the backdoor finish again.
Really well worked goal there. Johnson goes down to block it and slips the pass through in backdoor for easy tap in.
Phillips can't quite reach this one. Johnson should, but he's under immediate pressure. It has a little bit more time. Pass forward by Fredriksson. Not had a lot of ice time tonight, just the odd shift here or there. But after a couple of long penalty kills, Steelers wanting to use their 6th defenseman. They do have Jordan Griffin available as well, but we wouldn't expect the youngster to see any ice time tonight. No ice time yet for Kieran Brown either. He is the Steelers' nominal 13th forward tonight. Buzzio. Driving forward, the poke check coming in from Craig. He takes a tumble. Buzzio trying to win it back. It's Craig who has it underneath him at the moment. This is all a little bit messy. Steelers might want to hold him the stick penalty. They're not going to get anything. Crowd aren't happy, but play continues. Puck finds Buzzio on his backhand, round to the forehand. Armstrong wants it for a one-timer. He takes it on and he scores! That's got the Steelers crowd going. Big John with a big shot. He called for it, he got it. And it might have come off Craig. It definitely got a tip. I'm not sure it was De La Riviere, but he's wheeling away to celebrate because the Steelers are back in this one. And it's credit to the penalty killers. Abd turns well away from Armstrong. That was nice work from the defenseman. Calmly moving it on to Ferguson, then across to Foster. Foster skating hard, waiting for options to arrive. Still has it, Foster. Onto the forehand, takes a shot through traffic and it bounces around, and with Guildford again in the corner. Martinelli trying to be physical. Lindhagen back behind the net. Martinelli was waiting for it. Steelers need an out here. And some nice skating, they get one. McFadden has found the corner and levelled this game. He made it happen with the skating down the right wing from his own zone. And he's picked his spot. And the Steelers have got it back to 2-2. Third of the season for McFadden. Steelers have got to build from the back, but that loose touch will turn possession straight back over. Accurate forward. Reddick. He gives it away, and the Steelers are going to get a breakaway here. This is the moment they wanted, and Pitt can't deliver. Their leading scorer in a breakaway, and he was denied by Carozzi. A penalty will come in for slashing on Akred, so the Steelers will get a power play here, but they very nearly had the lead outright. It's a really good blocker save on the Steelers' top scorer. He's got 16, he was looking 17. Puck back to the blue line. D to D. Johnson fired in towards goal. It was blocked by Craig and cleared away by the Flames. Quick pass down the ice by Jackson Whistle. Final few seconds of power play time. The Steelers prevent a clearance. Shot through, he's looking for a tip from Buzzio. Comes back to McGrath, plays it across, and the Steelers have scored! 24 seconds left, and they've surely won this one now. It took a strange kick off the glass to McGrath, and he stayed patient. He waited and played the right pass. And Pitt, who missed moments ago on the breakaway, made no mistake. It will be an even strength goal. The penalty had expired. And Craig under pressure from Owens. Netminder goes. Akred with the shot, Whistle with the save. Martinelli to it, he hammers it down. It hits the official. Oh, and it's wide, and it doesn't matter. The Steelers are winners by 3-2. Jackson Whistle back in the team, and the Steelers back in the win column. Josh Pitt scored the winning goal and is the Steelers' man of the match tonight. He was man of the match against Manchester back in October. And he's going to get the honour of doing the Eddie here at the Fly DSA Arena tonight. Following that Manchester win, he skated around and did a little bit of a front crawl. We'll see what he's got saved up for us tonight. And I presume he meant that. But he's got a big smile, and so have all Steelers fans leaving tonight. They've seen their team come from behind and beat Guildford by 3-2.
Tom, for the first time this season, a Steelers victory over the Guildford Flames. Just walk us through that game from your perspective.
It didn't start very well. When you're down 2-0, 7 minutes in against that team, you're not expecting much success. I liked their resolve. I liked their commitment to trying to stick with the plan. But at the end of the day, our penalty killing keeps them off the scoreboard in the second period on a 5-on-3 for a long period of time. And that's the difference in the game. If they go up 3, it's probably over, but we're able to kill the penalty, and that allows us to get back in the game later and keep pushing. And as I said, I like the resolve our group showed.
After the defeat on Wednesday in Guildford, you spoke about the run and gun sort of hockey that you saw. Were you more impressed with the guys' performance tonight?
Yeah, I don't think we gave up a lot offensively. I thought defensively we did a pretty good job. In our zone, I think we probably limited their scoring chances the best we have in the games that we've played them, and that was really the focal point. I wasn't crazy about the first goal. I thought it was a really soft defensive play by us, and then the penalty killing the goal against is a mental error by our killers. But other than that, I liked our 5-on-5 game. I liked our defensive game quite a bit.
Is it a disappointment for you looking at the power play going 0 for 5 tonight? Is that an area of concern?
No, that last goal is a power play goal, is it not?
I don't believe it went down. I think at 3 seconds.
Well, it may not show on the score table that it's a power play goal, but for me, that's a power play goal. That their fifth player is not in the play yet. That puck goes in the net. For me, that counts, and I keep my own statistics on things like that. Power plays will run hot and cold. We ran in 5-game segments. We ran at 36% and 25%, so those are good segments. This segment will be down a little bit, but I like our personnel. I like what we're doing.
And I mentioned for John Armstrong, his first home game. That's 2 games now you've been able to see. Is it signs of good things for the team?
He'll come along. He's learning our systems. He's a very smart player, big physical presence, which is really a benefit for us in the defensive zone. And I think as his game comes back to him, as he gets a little better condition, having been off for a while, I think he'll contribute tremendously to our team.
And an early start tomorrow for the game in Glasgow. What have you told the guys just before that game?
Yeah, rest tonight. Get home, get hydrated, get fed, get to sleep. We were back here early to get the bus up, and then we've got to get some rest on the bus and a meal on the bus and show up ready to play. We break our season into 5-game segments. Tomorrow's game 5 of our 4th segment, which will bring my tenure here to 20 games regular season. If we win that, it would get us to 3-2 this segment. That's our goal. That's what we'll be focused on tomorrow.
Ball for the first time this season, a loss to the Sheffield Steelers. Just take us through that game.
From our side, I thought the first period we were good. Obviously, we went up 2-0. We got off to a good start, but a solid opening 20. And then the second period, we just dropped off a little bit. But the long change always hurts. It's not as an excuse, but sometimes you can't get guys off long shifts, and then when you're long shifts, you're tired. But we got through the second, like I said, and then the third, I thought again, good third period by us. But the goal at the end, I don't know, was it 20-30 seconds left, and the shot goes high and wide, it hits the glass, and then takes a funny bounce off the stanchion, and nobody seems to know where it's gone, and then the next thing you know, it just drops on the guy's stick, and guy opened on the back door to win the game. So it's hard when you put so much into that game, and then, like you say, 20-30 seconds left, you get a goal scored against you like that. But to think we were going to go all season and beat Sheffield, that wasn't going to happen. And at some point they were going to beat us, and tonight was that night. But like I said, overall happy with the third period, and the second period it was okay, but it wasn't our strongest. But it's tight game, and one bounce the wrong way, and you end up getting 0 points out of the game.
When a game's that tight and there's that many penalties, does it sort of upset the balance of play slightly, not letting either team sort of get into it and get a groove?
Yeah, sometimes, but your special teams, you work hard on your special teams, and our penalty killing's been good all year, and our power play also. But we had a 5-on-3 for a minute 40, I think it was, and we didn't capitalise on that 5-on-3, which sometimes that comes back to bite you as well. And maybe if we'd scored a goal on that tonight, it could have been a different outlook, but it wasn't. But like you say, I'm happy with the penalty kill, I'm happy with the power play, and we didn't capitalise. We got one tonight, but we didn't capitalise on that 5-on-3. And like I said, if we did, it could have been a different outlet.